Today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys that we definitely want you guys to stick around for. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let me get into this topic here. Today I want to talk a little bit about Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, as y'all know, is my favorite player in the NBA right now. And he's been playing really well. Looking like his old self. This season he's averaging, think about this. Kawhi Leonard is averaging 22 points per game on 50% shooting. I saw it today. I'm like, this guy's back at shooting 50% again, shooting 39.3% from the three, 86% from the free throw line, getting you 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 turnovers a game, which is down, and 1.4 steals. Now, some of you guys may say, well, 22 points, that ain't really all that impressive. Actually, the reason that is because he started off the season basically playing no games. In October, we're going to show you the splits. In October, he only played 2 games. He was averaging. He averaged 21 minutes in that month. November, he played 3 games. He averaged 23 minutes. First month of the regular season, he scored 12 points per game in the first month, shooting 44% from the field. Second month, he bumped up his minutes by 2 minutes to 8 points, shooting 40% from the field. And he shot 50% from 3. By December, his minutes went from 23 minutes a game to 32 minutes. He played 11 games. He scored 20 points per game. Field goal shooting percentage jumped from 40% to 49%. Three-point shooting percentage jumped from 11% to 32%. Free throw shooting percentage jumped from 50% to 78%. In the month of January, he played 12 games, and in 35 minutes per game, he was averaging 27.7 points per game, shooting 54.6% from the field, 45% from 3, 92% from the free throw line, getting you 6 rebounds, 4 assists, only 1.6 turnovers with his minutes going up. And this month, he's averaging in 5 games, 25 points on 47% shooting, 56% shooting from the 3, 92% shooting from the free throw line, getting you 6 rebounds. So Kawhi Leonard's numbers are going up there. It's just that he started off the season really, really, really slow. Now, to expand on what I'm saying about Kawhi Leonard here, as y'all remember, back in the summer of 2019, 2020, if I'm not mistaken, no, 2018, 2019, one of those years, Kawhi Leonard was fresh off of winning the NBA championship for the Toronto Raptors, and he was the most coveted player in free agency going into that summer. And he had an opportunity to either re-sign with the Toronto Raptors, but I think he wanted them to give up Pascal Siakam for Paul George, or go sign with the Lakers, or sign with the Clippers. At the 11th hour, I think most people thought that he was going to go sign with the Lakers, and then all of a sudden, we got the news that Kawhi Leonard was going to go sign with the Los Angeles Clippers, and right after that, we found out that Paul George was leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder to join to join the LA Clippers, which brought back in parity in the NBA, because had he joined the Lakers, it would have been Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. Yet another super team. And at the time, a lot of people were speculating as to why Kawhi Leonard would do that. And then I remembered an audio of Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant, great Kobe Bryant, talking about it. And he actually gave an insight as to why he believed Kawhi Leonard ultimately decided to join the Clippers over the Lakers. Take a listen to what Kobe had to say here.
Yeah. And you actually considered to join Clippers before at one point of your career.
Yeah.
Do you understand why Kawhi chose Clippers over Lakers?
Well, I think he wanted the challenge of trying to turn the Clippers around, and I think he saw a great opportunity if Paul George wanted to participate in that challenge with him. Both kids are from LA, and Lakers was their favorite team, but you grow up and things change. So I think they both saw it as an opportunity, as a challenge, to try to take a Clippers organization that's says all the right things, has been doing the right things in terms of turning the team in the right direction. They saw it as a great chance to jump in and be a part of it.
So you heard what Kobe Bryant had to say. Now let me tell you what Paul George recently said to CBS Sports. Reading from an article here, it says Paul George says winning a title with the Clippers would be 100% outweigh winning one with the Lakers. Back in the summer of 2019, when the NBA arms race heated up in Southern California, the expectation was the Los Angeles Lakers and Clippers would dominate the next era of the league. The Lakers paired Anthony Davis with LeBron James, who signed 1 year earlier. The Clippers, in one swoop, signed Kawhi Leonard and traded for Paul George. Things have not quite gone as planned. The Lakers did win the title in 2020 in the Orlando bubble, but the final season was the last time they won a playoff series. As a key player for each team, Davis, 29, is now the only member of the quartet under 30. The odds of either of them winning a title are fading away. But if any, and when the Larry O'Brien trophy comes back to LA again, George says it would mean much more to do so as a Clipper, do so with the Clippers via GQ. As a SoCal kid who grew up far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, George is clear about his goal. A championship with the Clippers will outweigh a championship being with the Lakers, he says. He tells me bringing the first chip to this part of LA would be legacy defining. So that's what Paul George and that's what Kobe had to say. Now, here are my thoughts on what they had to say. As someone that's only been to LA one time, so I don't know the geography and all the other inner workings of California like that. But what it seems like is that Kawhi at the time wanted to rehabilitate that program, not rehabilitate in the sense that they were floundering because they had the Lob City Clippers and all of that, but he legitimately wanted to put the LA Clippers on the map. Legitimately. I don't think Kawhi Leonard was afraid of joining the Lakers because it was the big stage, nothing like that. I think that he knew that if he joined the Lakers to go play with LeBron, Anthony Davis, it wouldn't be as memorable an accomplishment if they won the title, that season, or versus him winning a title with the Clippers. Why? Because the Lakers at that time already had 16 championship banners. One more would not make a difference. It really wouldn't. But if you go to an organization that's been mired in mediocrity for quite some time, and some people believe they're cursed, all this, I don't know, and you go out there and you win a championship for that team, it would be truly remarkable. The other reason I believe Kawhi Leonard decided to take that challenge was because of what he had just accomplished. He had literally the season before just accomplished the thing he was setting out to do, which was he had helped capture a championship for the Toronto Raptors, a team or franchise that had never won an NBA championship before. He comes there, and in 1 year, they win the championship. In 1 year. Had he gone on to win a championship with the Clippers, I think, I could be wrong, but I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think Kawhi Leonard may be, you guys can tell me in the comment section, the first player in NBA history to win 2 championships with 2 organizations that never won a championship. I don't know, maybe there's somebody else that did it, but in recent times, that's the only person that comes to mind. And for him to accomplish that, it would be an incredible accomplishment. Now, he was able to pull it off in Toronto in year 1. Maybe he may pull it off this year with the Clippers in year 4. Who knows? Maybe this particular campaign will take a little longer. We'll see. I think they're going to be there at the end, but we'll see. I could be wrong. But I think that Kawhi decided to take the more challenging path that would come with a greater reward in terms of a legacy. And I think that Kawhi does have one of the most complicated NBA resumes out there. But if he were to win this championship with the Clippers, I think it would work wonders for his legacy. And he would have one of the most unique NBA resumes out there of any top 75 player. He would have a pretty unique one, right? As a 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time Finals MVP. But those 2 Finals MVPs came with organizations that had never won a title. For sure, if he wins a title with the Clippers, it would be the bigger accomplishment. And if he goes to the Lakers, I think Laker fans would appreciate him. But for you to only be viewed as a Laker great, you got to win multiple championships. I'm talking about like 3 for Laker fans to even start sniffing you. If we're being real, like why would a Laker fan be hype over 1 championship? Why would you be a greatest Laker of all time if you only won 1? But the Clipper fan, if he won that time, man, they'll be hailing the same way they did in Toronto. And I didn't also think about it from the geographical aspect, because again, I didn't grow up in LA, but the point that Paul George made coming from where I'm from in the city, I can only assume what he probably means as someone that grew up in New York. He could probably mean like New York, Manhattan has the Knicks. So let's say if the Bronx had a team, then trying to win a basketball team that had a basketball team in the Bronx or in Brooklyn, and maybe if I'm from Brooklyn, I can understand how that would have a bigger impact than trying to win a championship with the New York Knicks, even though I know the New York Knicks are the biggest draw in New York. Probably that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But these are my thoughts and opinions. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we catch you on the next show.